I've got Eric on the line. There's a comment you made to him. He's listening to you right now. What do you make of...
of Eric's views?
Yeah.
I think they're a little bit ancient, Eric. When you say things like you're not supposed to be affectionate in front of your children, I think it's wrong because your children learn from you. They emulate what you do. You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to start slapping your wife on her behind and stuff like that. But I don't think there's anything wrong with a hug, with a kiss, because these are the things these young boys are going to start doing this to their girlfriends. But depending on how you do it, there's nothing wrong with showing public affection. It just doesn't have to be out there, you know. But you come home, you kiss your wife, you want him to do that when he grows up. Or he'll grow up thinking, oh, women, their job is just to cook and to clean and to be told what to do. A little bit of affection, I think, doesn't hurt. Just don't take it overboard.
Eric, over to you. Ancient views you have?
Yeah, it's okay to be ancient, but you see, she's put a caveat on it. She says, don't go overboard. So she agrees with me that, well, you can touch her, you can hug her, but there are people who go overboard. You've heard of people who go intimate. We've seen these videos, of course, people who go intimate in front of their children in the sitting room and the children are watching. You've seen this. So that's what I'm talking about. But of course, there's no harm holding her hands and hugging. And when you come from work, you say, honey, I brought you this, have this is your dress, you know. So there's nothing wrong with that. But showing affection to the extreme is the problem here.
Eric, I don't know. You have split personality in my show. The stuff that you were saying a few minutes ago, this is a transformed man.
No. It's only that you didn't want to understand what I was saying.
Okay.
What I was saying is that it is not bad, of course, to hold your wife and hug and when you bring some gift for her and some present, and when she cooks meal, you say, hey, thank you, honey, this meal is good today. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
My only problem is what we see today.
Joseph, Eric sounds like his wife walked into the room because she was watching on.
What
on earth have you just said? Can you correct yourself?
No. I'm in the office. No. Yeah.
And she calls you. But the other thing that Eric said was about providing. Yes, I mean, that again for me is an ancient view. Yes, traditionally the man is the provider. Even the Bible says the man is the provider. But we all know that things have changed over the years. Women are working just like men. Some of your bosses, I'm sure, are working. Some of your wives are earning more money than you do. There's nothing wrong with her taking the reins of being the main provider if that is the situation, as long as at the end of the day she doesn't try to beat the man, in terms of try to take the full role of a man. But I think in terms of providing, both provide nowadays. Both come home late. If I come home late, I expect my partner to have started to cook dinner, things like that, because we're both earning.
Eric, leo umepatikana.
No, I disagree with her, of course. She knows that. A man is the primary provider of a family. We can't run away from that. A woman can come in to help. Okay. There's nothing wrong. She can help. But the person who is supposed to provide is the man. A woman can stay with her money. And, I have this mantra that the money of a man belongs to the family and the money of the woman belongs to the woman. And that happens in all families.
Okay.
But a man...
Eric.
Yes.
Yes. Just hold on. I'm getting a lot of people want to come in. Let me go to Mongera because he's been quite quiet listening to you and he's shaking his head. Mongera, come in.
Well, I don't know about shaking my head, but so there's points of this that I agree with Eric on, a lot that I disagree with. But I think the notion of the man being the provider is important. I think I agree with Carol also that the truth is that the economy is very different now. Women are able to hold their own. Women can provide as well. There's a lot of single mothers out there. There are a lot of married people where the wife earns a lot more than the man. So there's certain dynamics around revenue, which family revenue, which have to be considered. I do agree that the man has to have a central role in sort of the allocation of the resources in the family. And I think it's not right or wise for a man to just sit back and say, fine, my wife earns more than me, so I'm just going to, let her take care of me and not, do anything or chip in or work. So there is a critical need for the man to be seen by the kids, to be providing, to be pulling his weight, for lack of a better word. But I think times are different. Those days when mom would just sit at home and money just comes, it's not like that anymore. I mean, women are out there doing great stuff, amazing stuff. So, things are different. But there is a need for the man to play an active role.
Okay, Simon Baby?
I think I wanted to say the same, that both of us provide, but at the end of the day, the man is a facilitator of making sure that the family is doing well, that things are not going wrong, that the kids are not being kicked out of school because they don't have fees. But what I want to agree with Carol is that we both of us provide. In fact, I always tell men, if your wife is earning more, why not? Celebrate that. Maybe at some point you're going to earn more, but that money comes together. Where I was disagreeing with Eric is to say it happens in all the homes, that the man's money belongs to the family and the woman's money belongs to her. Not in my home and not in many homes that I know. We see ourselves as joint actors in the family. And so we bring our money together. She has our pocket money, I have my pocket money, but we have joint projects that we do together. That doesn't mean I'm not a provider. That doesn't mean I'm not manly. I think it's what you do with that. Provision doesn't just mean you have to be the one to bring the bacon home.
Okay, now, Carol, let me come back to you. You inhabit a space that is dominated a lot by men, especially when it comes to football, and some may see football in itself as a man's cave. Do you always feel welcome in that space?
I didn't in the beginning. I think that ship sailed a long time ago. Men are very protective of their domains. And in the beginning, they would challenge me left, right, and center. But I've been hosting a show for almost 15 years. I think all they do is they challenge you to make sure you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about, and you're not faking it. But surely if I was faking it, it would have lasted 6 months. So it took time to be accepted in the space by men. Nowadays, they don't care. As long as you're talking football, they really don't care. And it's not just me. Maybe when I started, there were a few women actually following football. Now there's so many. They're on every corner. I'm sure half their wives also watch football. So, that ship sailed. Things have been accepted. Maybe I forced my way in, but it's a fact now. I've been accepted.